Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Unbias. You checking in, man. It's early as hell. It's like 8 a.m. back with another blog. I'm still upset about the damn Seahawks last night. I don't know what the fuck they was thinking on that last play. I'm still upset about that. But let's just get into this whole Battle of the Bay, Teddy Grizzly, Lush One situation. I listened to KG the Poet interview. I listened to Angry Fans rant. I listened to Thesaurus interview. Just a lot of stuff going on, man. I just wanted to add a little bit of perspective. I was going to get on here, wild out on Teddy, wild out on Lush One, and all this kind of stuff. But really, I'm just going to give people some perspective, man. Let me just give y'all a little bit of history on Teddy Grizzly before I even get into this whole thing. He got some inheritance money, reinvested his money in mutual funds, and decided he wanted to put on for battle rap and do some events. Teddy Grizzly is mad young, man. He's like 21, 22 years old. When I first met him, he reached out to me, told me he liked what I did. He was coming into battle rap. I don't know if he wanted some support from some of the bloggers and some of the media people. And he had this card that he wanted to do. He didn't really know what platform he wanted to bring it to. So he goes out to New York City and meets with DNA. And DNA kind of brings him to Beasley. Like, yo, you can put your battles out on URL. So him and Beasley work out this situation where this whole Arizona card was going to be on URL. And what ended up happening is that Summer Madness got pushed back so far to damn near Fall Madness that it kind of coincided with Teddy Grizzly's Arizona event. And he felt like that he wasn't really getting enough shine for his event. So he pulled out at the last minute, took the battles to King of the Dot. And that's how the Arizona card became eventually a King of the Dot card. I think Teddy Grizzly put a little bit too much trust in a lot of people. When you got that kind of bread, you can do your own events. You don't have to link up with any particular person. I think for him, he was more so fearful of doing his own events. And he was also probably didn't have the image because he just looks like a regular nerdy white boy. So it's like people may not really take him serious. So I think he tried to link up with certain leagues so he can get stamped. And in doing so, you put a little bit too much trust in people. You put your trust in URL. As much as I fuck with URL, you still put your trust in URL to do the right thing. You put your trust in Organic and Lush to do the right thing. And people don't always have your best interest. As much as they may want to help you, they still have their own stuff that they got going on. And that's always going to be more of the forefront than anything that you got going on. Teddy made a few mistakes early on when I first started talking to him. The first conversation I ever had with Teddy, he told me, he was like, yo, I really want to just make some money in battle rap. As long as I'm making money and not losing money, I'm cool. First mistake that's wrong. Anytime, like, battle rap is not really something you're going to really be making money off of. A lot of league owners, when they first start off, they take a lot of losses. And, in any kind of business, you got to lose sometimes before you can win. And you're not going to come in battle rap and expect to sell out the kind of venues that he was booking, like the Arizona card, and actually be able to make that money back. And I don't know why he thought that, but I think he's more of a big dreamer than a realist. Second mistake he made is he really wasn't negotiating any other contracts. Every battle rapper I talked to that ever worked with Teddy Grizzly would tell you that he would just ask what we wanted for a particular battle. We would tell him what we wanted, and he would just send us the PayPal deposit. And that was it. And you got to at least negotiate, because I even heard Calico, who was hosting this Arizona card, was almost getting paid as if he was battling on the card. That's just how much Teddy Grizzly was paying him to host the event. And a lot of times, man, you tell a battle rapper like, yo, how much you want for Rum Nitty? Nigga be like, oh, I want 3,000. You can say, well, I give you 2,000. Well, no, what about 2,500? What about 2,200? Then you meet somewhere in the middle. But they said that Teddy Grizzly wasn't even negotiating the prices. Whatever the battle rappers wanted, that's what Teddy pretty much gave them. And you always gonna throw a high number out there. You throw a high number with the hopes that you can aim somewhere lower or in the middle. So you'll be like, yo, I want 6,000. I want 5,000. Knowing that you probably not gonna get that, but hopefully you can negotiate it down to what you really want. But Teddy Grizzly, the other mistake he made, he's so happy to be in battle rap. He came from the grind time era. I told you he was only 21, 22 years old. And sometimes you just get so enamored with being able to talk to battle rappers. Like, yo, these are the dudes I watched on YouTube, Arsenal, Hollow the Don, DNA, Cortez, and now I finally get a chance to talk to them on the phone. So you almost become in awe of them until where you don't really feel comfortable even telling them no. And I think Teddy Grizzly was so happy to just be this white boy from Arizona, finally able to rub shoulders with the movers and shakers like Smack, Organic, and all the battle rappers that he looked up to. He had a hard time really telling them no, and he didn't negotiate. That was another mistake he made. When I look at Teddy Grizzly, I don't even think he didn't plan on paying these dudes. I really think he seemed to be somewhat genuine when I talked to him on the phone. I really think he just wanted to put on for battle rap, got in way over his head, and just didn't know what the fuck to do. And that's what I think pretty much happened with him. And you can tell this whole Battle of the Bay 7 event was doomed from the start. This was a 2-day event, my nigga. A 2-day event that started on Thursday and Friday. And I don't know how you do a battle event on Thursday and Friday. What are y'all doing on Thursday and Friday? I'm at work. I don't know what the hell y'all are doing, but he has an event on Thursday. It's the kind of undercard to Battle of the Bay 7. I heard it was empty. Hardly wasn't nobody in the building. So then you got the next day. You got Friday. The event was like Friday at 2 o'clock. Niggas got work. Niggas got school. I asked Lush One, I said, yo, why did y'all do this event on Friday? He was like, well, you know, when I got involved, Teddy Grizzly had already booked this battle and it was already booked for this date. So we just kind of like worked everything else around it. Asked Teddy Grizzly, why you booked this battle on a Friday? Oh, it's Mr. Fab's birthday. This is the day he wanted to do a battle on. Newsflash, my nigga, when you hire a battle rapper, he now works for you. You control everything. So you tell Mr. Fab, hell no, we not doing this shit on a Friday. We doing this shit on Saturday, and this is what's going on. You don't let the battle rappers dictate what goes on for the event. You dictate. But once again, Teddy Grizzly, 21, 22 years old, new to battle rap, and so enamored to finally be talking to Mr. Fab on the phone, he doesn't know how to tell Mr. Fab no. So he lets Mr. Fab run all this bullshit, giving them free tickets and everything. Mr. Fab turn around and reselling them, making a little bit of money. Niggas still getting in at the door. He tells me he only had 2 security guards at the door. They basically get bum rushed by Mr. Fab's people. Mr. Fab is like, we want to move the battle early because E40 and some of my people, they got to go and they can't wait till the end of the night. Newsflash, you do the battle when you want to do the battle, not when Mr. Fab. So y'all do the battle, but because he bum rushed all these people in, the owner of the club now shuts down the whole event, and there's no passwords and Be Magic and no the Source and Bender. I think that was the other battle that didn't happen. Lush probably let Teddy Grizzly pay for this whole entire event, so when it goes downhill, he can act like he don't have anything to do with it. And that's basically what he told me, because when I asked him why the event was Friday, first thing he blamed Teddy Grizzly just off the rip. And now he's on Twitter saying, well, you know, now he's calling Teddy Grizzly a culture vulture after you then basically took all this nigga bread, had him book this whole Battle of the Bay 7 shit, which is your legacy and your event. But because you need Teddy's money, you basically let him run out and book these battles. When shit hits the fan, now Teddy is a culture vulture. Teddy ain't a culture vulture in my opinion. Teddy want to do good shit in battle rap. Teddy just don't know what the fuck he's doing. So if you want to give him a culture vulture for that, then cool. But I think Teddy had the intentions of being here for a long time. He was telling me about an event he was trying to do in New York. He was telling me about trying to redo the Hollow and Arsenal rematch. A lot of shit he had in the works. But he's entrusting with a lot of people, and he's just getting shitted on at the end of the day. We keep hearing how old Teddy Grizzly couldn't control this, couldn't control that, couldn't stop the door, couldn't control Mr. Fab. Last I checked, Lush is a part of the event, so nobody respecting Lush One either. I don't really understand this shit, dog. Y'all niggas in this shit together. Y'all came into this whole event together, and I mean, it may mainly be on Teddy Grizzly on the whole payment and everything, but you gotta take some of the blame too. Because I'm pretty sure you're going to throw them motherfucking battles up on King the Dot, and some of y'all are going to profit off the battles. And are y'all going to give Teddy Grizzly any money from the YouTube checks? Probably not. I'm not talking so much organic, because he seemed to have been dissing himself from this Ether event and his Battle of the Bay 7 shit. But you got the KOTD stamp, my nigga, on these motherfucking battles. Whoever you stamp and bring into battle rap to assist you, if you are willing to use him for his money, you got to be able to stand up when shit hits the fan. And right now, everybody's trying to throw Teddy Grizzly under the bus. But Lush ain't getting no pass from me. I feel like this another event he fucked up too. Him and Teddy Grizzly fucked this event up. All right, before I go, let me talk to the battle rappers that was on this card. A lot of these battle rappers don't have no managers. They don't got nobody really in their ear telling them the right information. I'm trying to figure out how Rum Nitty didn't get paid for the Ether event. Done by Lush, done by Film One, turns around, gets booked for this Teddy Grizzly event, and the minute that Lush is stamped on it as a partner with Teddy Grizzly, you still do the battle and don't get all your money up front knowing that you just dealt with Lush and he didn't pay you before? I don't understand that shit, my nigga. At some point, and we can, if you want to blame Teddy Grizzly, blame Teddy Grizzly. But at the end of the day, Teddy is 22 years old, don't know shit about battle rap. There's no way I would even be doing these battles without getting all of my money up front. Y'all are doing the battles, going outside and waiting on Teddy Grizzly to bring you an envelope with only part of your money in. And all you got to do is sit back and blame Teddy Grizzly. What about yourself? The source, you sent out a tweet, my dude, that said, all I want for Christmas is to get my ether money. That's a tweet that you sent out when Lush didn't pay you for this ether event. You turn right back around, sign up with Teddy Grizzly and Lush, and do this battle with a base 7 shit, and you don't get your money either. Same situation, you dealt with it on the ether event, you come into this situation, you not getting paid either. Shout out to Swave Sever, the only person that I've spoken to and know that walked Teddy Grizzly to the ATM machine for Teddy Grizzly to withdraw the rest of his money. The rest of y'all niggas are putting out empty threats, saying, oh, you got 48 hours to give me my money. And then what? Nothing. Nobody's gonna do anything to Teddy Grizzly. Yeah, you might slap him around when you see him. You ain't gonna end up getting your money back. So a lot of y'all might not want to admit it. Y'all getting pimped by these white boys from the West Coast. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Lush out here, I don't know what the fuck Lush doing with his money. This nigga ain't paying y'all. Then y'all got Teddy Grizzly. Y'all are so thirsty to battle, so jumping on, oh, I'm gonna be on the Mr. Fab card. And y'all niggas are doing battle rapper to my left, introduce yourself, battle rapper to my right, introduce yourself, and y'all are battling, knowing damn well y'all ain't got y'all money yet. What kills me is y'all have spit all these bars about how y'all are Crip, y'all are blood, y'all are street nigga, y'all are beat a nigga ass, y'all are whip a nigga ass, y'all are shoot a nigga, y'all are kill a nigga, and this 22-year-old is using y'all and nobody's doing nothing about it. It don't make no fucking sense, man. The state of battle rap, all these leagues and all these people doing bullshit, there's no way I would be doing battles without getting all of my money up front before I hit the stage. I would take my deposit, I would show up to the battle, and before I hit the stage, I would want the rest of my money or I'm not doing a battle. And I'm not entrusting no 22-year-old, no dude I don't have no rapport with. It's different if I've been battling your league for a minute, that I could be like, oh, okay, I'll fuck with you. But if I done went through a situation where you ain't paid me one time and you want me to do the next event, you gotta give me all my bread up front. A lot of it is Teddy Grizzly's fault. A lot of it is Lush One's fault. The battle rappers don't get a complete pass. Either y'all gotta start standing up for yourselves and stop letting this fuck shit happen in battle rap. Stop jumping at all these industry cards. Stop jumping at all these leagues that's about some bullshit. If you battle rappers want to jump for every Joe Blow that throw you $1, then it's the kind of bullshit you got to deal with. Last time I heard from Teddy Grizzly, he said he lost all his money. He was done with battle rap. He wasn't doing no more events. He was pissed off. He had to go back and get a 9-to-5. He lost all his money. Wow, Teddy Grizzly, welcome to the real world. The world where people actually work for the things that they want. It ain't just given to them. Welcome to the real world, Teddy Grizzly, where you actually gotta clock in. You do know what a time clock is, right? Unbiased review, man. I'll let you.